I'm looking at the headline from the Wall Street Journal editorial board. The $10,000 IRS target tax dragnet. Treasury wants to snoop on bank accounts to trigger more audits. Now, the truth of the matter is I want to be careful on this $10,000 number that they keep throwing around because as Professor Hutchison said yesterday, and I think it bears repeating today, that is not what the number really is. It's a $10,000 aggregate. It used to be $600. It was the proposal per transaction. And then we went and did a congressional hearing on how ridiculous that was. And then this one, they come back and say, $10,000. But then they slip in a word in the course of a year. So it goes from 600 to 800.
Absolutely. So the average American family spends approximately $1,000 to $1,200 a month on food, clothing, and shelter. And so this proposal by the Democrats in Washington would capture virtually every single American and subject them to snooping, or better said, spying by the IRS. And then the IRS could then examine your transaction. So, for instance, if you make a charitable deduction of $100 a month to an organization that the IRS disfavors, they could then challenge that and then demand repayment of taxes and penalize you. So at the end of the day, this would shrink the capacity of average working class people in the United States, for instance, to give donations to 501c3 organizations, to give donations to the ACLJ, to give donations to their church. So at the end of the day, everything you and I do would be scrutinized by bureaucrats who live in the bowels of Washington, D.C., and I don't think that is a good move. So I think all Americans need to be energized to oppose this outrageous intrusion by the Democrats in our own private lives. The Democrats want access to data with no probable cause, no warrant, no court order. Nothing. Basically, they say that every single thing that you do as an American citizen on a given day is subject to their approval.